Hi, and welcome to the next edition of Take a Look Thursday. Today I am joined by the absolutely amazing Megan. Megan, say hi to everybody.
Hi, guys.
Thank you for joining me here today. And as I understand it, you are here to talk about ThinkVision displays. So do your thing, take it away.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Mark, again for having me on today. So I'm going to kind of take you guys through a little bit about ThinkVision. Also kind of talk about what that big display behind Mark is, which I'm sure if you've been tuning into all these little episodes, you kind of know what it is. But I actually am the product manager for that big screen, which is called our interactive large format display. But like Mark already said, I cover all of our commercial visual products, including the ILFD. You see on this title slide too, I have kind of a cool background. I'll talk about it at the end, but it's something that's coming soon. It's coming down the pipe. But before we talk about that cool new product, I do kind of just want to refresh the audience on for example, if you don't know anything about ThinkVision, this is going to be a very high level overview on what we have to offer. If you are familiar, this will kind of just be a refresher. So the one thing I do want to talk about with our visual portfolio is I always say this all the time, is back when I was in sales, which was a good couple years ago, our visual portfolio was very small. Like I had maybe 2 or 3 monitors on the catalog for the customer I supported. And now here in 2023, we have like a lot of different products, and we have a lot of different series. But here at Lenovo, one thing that we do very well is that we want to ensure we have the right device, the right setup, the right solution for any type of customer. So whether you're in manufacturing, education, even in the finance vertical, who they really seem to like our new P49W-30, which would fall under that P series ultra wide monitor that you see at the far right of my slide. So for certain users that need that ultra wide space, and maybe they work on a trading floor and they want to stack the 49-inch on top of the other 49-inch, so they have that really ideal setup. It's a game changer for our finance companies.
If I was a gamer, which line do you think I would want to choose?
Well, if you have the budget, you want a P series, because that ultra wide with the 49-inch, well, like I said earlier, like it is more geared towards like those finance customers. But if you're like an ultra gamer, the P34W would probably be great. So with the ultra wide P series, we have 49-inch, 40-inch, which is very, very popular, and 34-inch. And so one thing that I kind of said earlier about how our portfolio has expanded quite a bunch, it's because technology is accelerating as well. So now these ultra wide monitors and some of our premium monitors have features and functionalities such as KVM, true split, all of that. So it's really changed drastically over the past, I would say 5 to 10 years. And then we have things like daisy chaining if you want to use that one cable to power both monitors. And then another cool thing with the P ultra wide and regular P series monitors is that they do have this capability for our VoIP stack, which is going to be our MC60 and MS30 that just kind of stack right up on top of there. And then with our P series, just regular monitors, we do see that these are typically paired with our workstation. So whether it be a mobile workstation or a desktop workstation, these fit great. And most of the time with our customers, if they're buying a mobile workstation or a desktop workstation, they're purchasing one of these P series. And then also within the P series line, you will see better color accuracy, depth, and then once again, what I like to always just call out, because this seems to be a huge trend as of lately, is that customers want their camera on top of their monitor. I think that's just something because of what COVID did, and more people are utilizing cameras, and a lot of times they don't want it looking right at them. They want kind of that higher angle. So that's something that has been very important to our customers as of lately. We do have some really cool P series monitors coming out. I know I teased this one at the beginning, which will be considered a P series monitor, but we also have these PZ monitors coming out soon. And if you were familiar with our Creator Extreme, it's kind of similar to that, but just a little heads up, it's a lower price. So for our content creators, designers, those monitors will really be cool, and that's coming soon. T series. So one thing I always like to do when I'm talking about visuals is I try to compare it to ThinkPad. And T-Series kind of lines up with our T-Series laptop. So if you got a T14, you may want a T24i-30, which is probably our most popular monitor. These do have options for USB-C, which is very much so something that customers are looking for right now. We do have one touch display plus our tiny-in-one monitors, which pair well with the tiny desktop, obviously. And then some of these will have the module camera stack option, but it's going to be in that 27-inch screen size. We do have an ultra wide. I'm actually using the T34W right now, and we did move to the -30 on that. Really great monitor. I love it. It's the first time having ultra wide. I'm a fan. And then just to look at the E-Series. So we do have a lot of new E-Series monitors coming out very soon. This is great for the budget conscious user. If someone is just kind of wanting none of the bells and whistles, but we do have the tilt, lift, swivel on these. So that is one thing that differentiate from our S-Series, which I don't have on the slide here, but our S-Series is going to be geared towards more SMB. It has less of those tilt, swivel, all of that lift functionality. But E-Series is great for any user that just doesn't really need all the bells and whistles. It's still a really great monitor. It comes in ranging from, I believe it's almost up to, we have a 28 one and 29 one, I believe, as well. So, but no USB hub. So once again, depending on what features you're looking for will determine what series you go through.
If I'm just, generic guy who wanted to just get a monitor just for, my desktop and my home office, and, my company will give me, short money, but they'll give me some money to get that, which we'd look more at the E-Series. Is that accurate?
That would be accurate, but depending on what type of, money you get, you could look at the T24i-30. But yeah, you probably would want to look at we have a new monitor coming soon, transition monitor, but it'd be the E24-28 right now would be the monitor you probably would want to consider. I do just want to cover M-Series real quickly as well. So we do have the mobile monitors. To the customers listening to this, if you have one of those on your conference table, everyone's going to ask about it. And to those sales reps, if you have the one on those conference tables at a meeting, every customer is going to want it. It's a cool mobile monitor. We have touch, 16:10, and just the regular.
You talked about the small portable monitors, the mobile monitors, I think you called them. It's those. I actually carry one with me everywhere I go because it's one of those things that I've gotten so used to dealing with dual monitors over the pandemic that when I go on the road, I don't know how to cope with just my laptop monitor. Yeah. So those are a game changer.
And then to wrap it up a little bit before I talk about the latest new product coming, like I said, Mark has some of the ILFDs behind him. We have them in 65-inch, 75-inch, and then 86-inch. So that's a big one. And then they all are powered by that dongle. So with COVID and how we are now really in this hybrid work that's not going anywhere, this is kind of needed in these meeting rooms. If you're in the office right now and maybe you haven't gotten your conference room revamped yet, you might want to consider these ILFDs, and then obviously consider the smart collab solutions such as the Think Smart Core, which can work with this.
I just want to let viewers know that I will be going into a deeper dive on these displays at a later date on a Take a Look Thursday. So as a result, you'll know a lot more about this than you were just right now. But for right now, I think we got a great overview of all the monitors.
And then to wrap things up, I do just want to talk about this 3D monitor. If you were in Berlin, which I was not, we did have a conference where it was displayed, and it is going to be a 27-inch monitor that is considered, like I said earlier, in our P series. And we're trying to figure out if the future is 3D. So we're going to see what type of customers really can go and run with this product because I love emerging technologies, and I think this is going to be one of them. So really cool product. It probably you won't be able to see it till January of this coming year, which is going to be 2024, which is insane. But anyways, very excited. And thank you, Mark, for having me on today.
Is there anything else you'd like to let anybody know before we call it a day?
So in regards to stock, we do have a bunch of different monitors on our .com site. And then for our commercial customers, they obviously can work through their inside sales rep who has access to what we have in stock. I will say our P series monitors are very popular. So if you have a large opportunity, put that in. And then one other thing I do want to say is that we will be having P49Ws-30s on our .com site for the upcoming holidays. So, Black Friday, all of that, it'll be there. So if you want one, take a look then.
Once again, I want to thank you for joining me here on Take a Look Thursday. It's been great having you here today. Thank you so much. To everybody out there who's joining us and seeing this video, thank you for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, as well as if you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave the comments down there. But as for now, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.